One of the things that I love about the program here at VSU is all the hands-on experiences that students get to do. It really sets us apart from other universities because the moment a student starts at VSU in physics to the moment they take their last class in physics, they're always doing something in the lab. They're exploring the concepts. And that's extremely important since in physics, we study everything from the largest galaxies all the way down to the tiniest subatomic particles. And that large range of stuff you have to know in physics means that it's extremely complicated, it's very complex, it's difficult because every scale you go to, when you go from large scales down to small scales, your physics has to change and your mathematical equations have to change that describe those things. And in VSU, we try to really get the students in the lab where they can have an opportunity to really explore these things hands-on, everything from learning how Newtonian mechanics works by being in the lab, to studying laser dynamics and being in optics, to being in a lab and doing undergraduate research in plasma physics or experimental nuclear physics. Whatever it is that they're doing, they have this opportunity to explore these concepts here at VSU. One of the big things that we do is we push technology for students because we want them to have the practical skills that they need if they go into industry or into academia, whether in graduate school, no matter where they go. We want them to have these skills. And there are some valuable pieces of equipment out there that a lot of schools of our size typically don't have. And one of these is a spectrometer and CCD camera. These are very expensive, high-end quality pieces of equipment that allow you to really study the spectra that's coming from a different gas or a system of gases, like in the night sky. If you want to take a picture of the night sky through it, it allows you to do that and studies the spectrum. The other types of technology we have are in the laboratory, in experimental physics in particular. We actually have a very high-power nitrogen laser where students are using it and learning how to build it, how to design it, how it works. They're studying laser technology, and they're also studying, with that laser technology, they're studying how fast light is and actually measuring the speed of light using lasers and studying gas dynamics with it, doing absorption spectroscopy. So we do have some very high-end quality equipment here at VSU that's unique compared to a lot of other universities of this size. One of the questions that I always get asked at visitation day by parents, or open house as it's now called, is what can my child do with this degree when they come here, other than teach physics in high school? Because that seems to be a common misconception from people. A physics degree really prepares you for a lot of different careers. We have people who go into engineering after their physics degree. They go into the law. There are people doing patent work. They're going to medical school, and they're going into a variety of different industries, including electronics industries and automotive industry, and finance is a really big field for physicists. And that's because in physics, you're developing some problem-solving skills that are really lacking in a lot of people who graduate from college. You're forcing yourself to go above and beyond, to really analyze and synthesize and understand a concept in so much detail and be able to understand it not only conceptually but mathematically, that the combination gives you a very good skill in all of those fields.
Hi, I'm Christiana Epperson. I'm a senior at Valdosta State University, and I'm a physics major. I love that our department is so small because it enables the faculty to get very well acquainted with the students. So opportunities like my being able to do research with Dr. Drake, I would never have had that opportunity if our department wasn't set up the way it was. And because of this, it means that each of the faculty members get to know all of the physics students personally. So I know my advisor very well. I can go in and talk to her if I have problems. If I need her to explain something from one of the classes, I can go in and talk to her anytime. And all of the teachers are like this. You know, if there's a concept that's difficult, that is hard to grasp or hard to understand, we can go in and the professor will walk us through it step by step until we figure out kind of what's going on, what does this mean. And I just love that interaction. You know, any of the students can go to any of the teachers, ask whatever questions they need to in order to get a better understanding of the subject. Yeah, I really think our program in physics is fantastic. Like, I absolutely love the dynamic of the teachers. I love the students. I love that I get to know all the physics students. That for me is huge. That in itself is a fantastic reason to major in physics at VSU.